Have you ever wondered what led to the start of the Spanish-American War? It's a tale of power, politics, and a pivotal explosion. As we peel back the layers of history, we find ourselves in the late 19th century. Cuba, a jewel in Spain's colonial crown, is in the throes of a fight for independence. The United States, observing from a distance, has a vested interest in this struggle. The US empathizes with the Cuban rebels, not just for humanitarian reasons, but also for economic ones. The United States also has strategic sights set on Cuba, considering its proximity to the under-construction Panama Canal. To safeguard these interests, the United States sends the second-class battleship, the USS Maine, to Havana Harbor in January of 1898. The Maine's presence is not just symbolic, but a tangible representation of US interests. But then, a fateful night in February 1898 would change everything. On the evening of February 15, 1898, an explosion ripped the USS Maine apart. The blast was so intense that it obliterated a significant portion of the ship, leaving only twisted metal and debris scattered across the tranquil waters of Havana Harbor. In the immediate aftermath, 268 sailors, making up 3/4 of the Maine's crew, tragically lost their lives. Speculation about the cause of the explosion was rampant. While it was never categorically established, fingers quickly pointed towards Spain, the colonial power at odds with the Cuban rebels that the US was supporting. American newspapers, engaging in a sensationalized form of reporting known as yellow journalism, further fueled these suspicions. They propagated the idea that Spain had deliberately planted a mine or torpedo beneath the Maine. The rallying cry became, "Remember the Maine, to hell with Spain." Stirring up public sentiment, this tragic event would soon ignite a war. In April 1898, the US Congress declared war on Spain, marking the beginning of the Spanish-American War. This conflict, lasting only 4 months, was remarkably impactful. It saw the US emerge victorious, gaining control of not just Cuba, but also Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. This victory heralded the dawn of the US as a global power, showcasing its military prowess and strategic acumen on the world stage. Conversely, it marked the decline of the Spanish Empire, a once formidable force now losing its grip on its overseas territories. The war was not only about territorial gains. It was also a testament to the US's commitment to their belief in manifest destiny, the mission to expand democracy and civilization beyond its borders. Though the sinking of the USS Maine was not the direct cause of this war, it played a significant role. The sinking of the Maine served as a catalyst that accelerated the events leading to the war. The sinking of the Maine was not a direct cause of the war, but it had far-reaching consequences. The aftermath of this tragic event left an indelible mark not only on naval warfare, but also on US foreign policy and public opinion. The sinking of the Maine ushered in a new era in naval warfare. The vulnerability of wooden ships to modern explosives and mines was laid bare for all to see. This realization led to a paradigm shift in naval architecture and strategy. The US Navy soon replaced its wooden ships with steel ones, heralding a new age of steely giants of the sea. This incident also drove the development of new technologies and tactics to enhance naval power and defense capabilities. Aside from its impact on naval warfare, the sinking of the Maine had profound implications for US foreign policy. The event served as a catalyst, accelerating US involvement in the Cuban War of Independence and later, the Spanish-American War. The US emerged from these conflicts as a global power, gaining control of Cuba, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. This marked the beginning of a new era of American imperialism, with the US extending its influence and control across the globe. The power of media influence and the sway of national pride were also brought into sharp focus in the wake of the Maine's sinking. Sensationalized and exaggerated reporting, known as yellow journalism, played a significant role in shaping public opinion and stoking the flames of war. The rallying cry, "Remember the Maine, to hell with Spain," became a potent symbol of American indignation and resolve. The sinking of the Maine was not merely a tragedy that sparked a war. It was a pivotal moment that brought about significant change. It transformed naval warfare, redefined US foreign policy, and underscored the role of the media in shaping public opinion. It was a catalyst that propelled the US onto the global stage, marking a turning point in its history. The sinking of the USS Maine was a tragedy that sparked a war, but it was also a catalyst for change. The sinking of the USS Maine was one of the most dramatic and decisive events in US history. It underscored the power of media influence, the sway of public sentiment, and the surge of national pride. It catalyzed a war, reshaped US foreign policy, and marked a turning point in naval warfare. Above all, it was a poignant reminder of the human cost of conflict and imperialism. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories from the past. See you next time.